Hi, I'm Weston. I love talking about the Rangers, and I'm here to talk about Game 43 of the regular season, where the Rangers win 2-1 in overtime over the Dallas Stars. And oh boy, the defenseman had a game. This was a beautiful goalie duel, and if you're one of the people that likes those, this was absolute heaven. Jake Ottinger got the loss in this game, and your heart goes out to him because he played as perfect as you could play. The only regulation goal he allowed came with 0.2 seconds left. Like, good lord. The difference of that was the difference between his shutout and a loss, which hockey is a game of inches. It is also a game of seconds, and we saw why. But again, Ottinger had an absolutely fantastic game. Shesterkin had a great game himself. This was just... What a game by the two goaltenders. So the first goal of the game comes late in the second period. Dallas is on a power play. They head into the offensive zone. Mason Marchment gets set up for a one-timer. Whiffs on it, but falls with style. Just got enough of the puck to miraculously get it tape to Tyler Seguin, who is alone in front. Nearly point-blank range. Pots one. I mean, puck luck is a real thing, and this was just the Rangers. How could you possibly prepare for that? As for Igor, it's a power play, and also that wasn't even like, oh, the defense really failed him. That was just unlucky. And I know that luck is a word people don't like to put in sports because there is no luck. You make your own luck, yada, yada, yada. And I agree with that. That being said, sometimes, on rare occasion, this being one of them, the puck just goes their way. So it's 1-0 as you head into the third period, but the Rangers have had good offensive chances. They've looked solid. It's not that they've been just giving up 1,000 chances in our end. They've been playing pretty solid defensively and pretty solid offensively, so hopefully they can get something going, and they'd have some different power plays, they'd have some different looks, but nothing. And you get to the last 2 minutes, you pull Igor Shesterkin, and with about 2 minutes left, K'Andre Miller heads out for a shift, and he would be out there for the last 2 minutes of the game minus the last 0.2 of a second, which is a very, very important detail to this game. And he just seemed like he was everywhere the last 2 minutes. He was moving the puck well. He was making nice plays to keep the puck in the zone. He was making nice plays in the neutral zone to make sure Dallas didn't get a shot at the empty net. He looked fantastic, but the Rangers have the puck. Adam Fox has it. He feeds K'Andre Miller, takes a shot on net, but it's blocked under a second left, fires it again off the rebound, and it goes in. And with 0.2 seconds left on the clock, K'Andre Miller, too cold, ties it. That's a 5-game point scoring streak, 7 in those 5, and 3 of them are goals for K'Andre Miller. He has 23 points this season in 43 games. For reference, last season he had a career high in points of 20 and 82. Oh, you poor souls. The league let K'Andre Miller get hot on the point side of things, and they are absolutely doomed. Now all of a sudden people are coming out of the woodwork like, oh man, K'Andre Miller's finally good, and I'm just... He was good last year, Buckarooski. People just don't get turned on by defensive defensemen anymore. Everyone last year was debating on whether it should be Roman Josi or Cale Makar for the North, and I was just off in the corner like, McAvoy! But at 19:59.8, K'Andre Miller ties it, and the Rangers head to overtime. And there was not a doubt in my mind that the Rangers were going to win it in overtime. The team, the crowd, was just way too juiced up to not win it in overtime. And... God bless the New York Rangers. They gave us the best possible end to this game and one fitting of what might be the game of the year, or at the very least, the ending of the year. The entire sequence that led to the game-winning goal by the New York Rangers was a thing of pure beauty. It starts in our defensive zone where Mika Zibanejad, who, side note, might be the most underrated defensive forward in the entire NHL. I never hear his name brought up when you're talking about great 200-foot players, but Mika Zibanejad is absolutely one of them. He starts with a nice defensive play in our zone, takes it into the neutral zone, and starts what I can only imagine is one of the worst 15-second intervals of Miro Heiskanen's life, because it starts with him getting turnstiled by Artemi Panarin on the zone entrance, which is never fun. Artemi Panarin, basically alone, heads in on net, gets a shot off, Ottinger with a nice save. Heiskanen tries to go for the clear, but gets his pocket picked by Mika Zibanejad again, trips Mika Zibanejad. I don't know how that wasn't called in real time. And then Mika, while on the ice, just kind of moves it with his shin, like not like a kick, but like a nudge with his knee. I'm doing something completely out of frame, and you can't even see that, but I assure you, I'm moving my knee in a way that emulates what Mika Zibanejad did on said play. Gets it back to Artemi Panarin. He gives it to Adam Fox, who just absolutely murders Miro Heiskanen in cold blood. Filthy backhander, scores, and the Rangers win it in overtime. That was just, what an incredible go watch that goal. My words cannot do it justice. It was a thing of beauty, and the Rangers get the 2-1 victory in OT. What made the victory all the more sweet was I had just completely made peace with the fact that the Rangers were losing. I watched the way Jake Oettinger played in this entire game, and I was like, yep, we're getting goalied. There's nothing you can do. He's just in the zone. And then Keandre Miller ties it, and Adam Fox wins it. And the Rangers, with the best ending of the year, get the 2 points. Sends Jacob Trouba threw his helmet at the team and yelled at them to wake the F up. The Rangers are 13-2-2. That's a 135-point pace over an 82-game season. The no-quitting New York Rangers are oh so back. The Rangers have a couple of off days. They're home in Madison Square Garden on Sunday at 5 o'clock versus the Montreal Canadiens, and I'll be here afterwards to talk about it. But that's all I have to say for the night, so thank you so very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please consider to like and subscribe. I hope you all have an absolutely fantastic day, and as always, go Rangers.